Live is up. Says we are there. While the internet catches up. Have a little bit of fun for the day. So it's Magic and Marvel time again. The people, Powers that Be, said that they're going to do this over and over again until we get all the Infinity Stones. But today, myself, Keith, here with I Want More Comics, and Amanda, the graded gamer. We're here to just do a little kind of product highlight, a little bit of unboxing, a little bit. We'll rip a little bit for fun. We'll chat about the set and kind of go from there. So, did you, Amanda, get much of the Spider-Man set when they did that last year?
I did not.
Okay, and I went crazy heavy because that's how the collecting goes in me. I can't help myself. And we'll be back at it again here. But this set is way larger. So Spider-Man was put out as meant to be originally kind of like a smaller set, then became a full-size set, but it didn't have all the extra product that this one has with it. So there is way more product options. There is way more cards to get, but some of the cards are actually pretty easy to find. Like commander decks are really, really great options. And some of the other products will get you directly to what you're looking for. For us today, we'll start with a, let's just do this. I want that screen. That's what I want. So product options. Magic always, forever and a day, if anybody's familiar with all of the what it was. Started off with just booster boxes, right? You'd get a pack. You would turn around and see 15 cards. They now have what's called a play booster. So in this, it's still packs. I believe the count on this one is 30 play boosters to a box instead of 36. But they don't have the same distribution as the old school Magic people remember with 10 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 rare. In this one, you can get multiple rares in the same pack.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a little bit better value kind of idea. With like if you're on the chase, if you're looking for pieces, you get a little bit more in that area. But this is still your baseline boosters to get if they're going to have competitive tournaments, like drafts and things like that. You will be playing with, most of the time, play boosters for that to be able to build decks and play in events. They then have a supplemental product. Jumpstart is something that they don't do every single time, but it can be a really great enhancement to the game. Jumpstart packs are set partial deck packs. It's kind of the best way to put it. The cards inside of them, you will open up your pack, you will see what specific Jumpstart deck you got. And this product is, as it just brags about right there and all this, shuffle up and play with 2 packs. It's designed that if you just wanted to have a real casual game, you'd grab 2 packs, I'd grab 2 packs. We would just open, shuffle, and play, and the decks are ready to go. They come with enough land to play. They come up with usually, like with that, you're getting about like a kind of a 2-color deck, but it's ready to go, and you can kind of jump in there. What it matters collectability-wise is that there's 61 different decks in there, and there are some cards that are unique to Jumpstart only. So already there have been some things that kind of jump out for that. And this is an interactive one. So anybody who chats up and all this, by all means, ask questions, chat with us. Hello, thank you for joining. But it also is designed if you guys want to watch later and catch up on product and see what we open up with the box. We're going to get to opening pretty quick as soon as we kind of just talk about the product. The premium, as shown by all the shiny, right?
Yeah.
Is collector boosters. So collector boosters have gone on for several years now. But what these are designed is that they are primarily foil packs. They have a different arrangement of what cards you can hit in them. You will see many rares inside it. You will see alternate arts. You will see different treatments. And most specifically, there are some versions of cards that can only be found in collector boosters. So some really crazy stuff. Let me see if I've opened up a little bit so far.
He's gonna pretend like he's not sure if he has any, you guys.
No. I'm going to pretend like I can find it. That's the, I know I have it here. It's just the way I organize stuff is not always the best to find it, but like
Right,
you can find.
Shadow Kitty's commenting that just the box is beautiful.
It is. I definitely agree. And there are people who just collect the sealed box. You know, there are sealed box collectors that love it for this. These are the comic page.
That's nice.
And as much as this looks like it's just the cover that existed, and it does credit down there Jack Kirby and John Romita Sr. as the artist, the elements of the card are actually in here. So up here at the top is the card casting cost, 1 double white. He's super soldier, legendary creature, human soldier, hero. This across the top says his abilities. First striking, Captain America enters with a shield counter on him. As long as Captain America has a shield counter on him, you and other heroes you control have hexproof, which is a protection status in there. And then even hidden down in here in the art, you can see his power and toughness, like a regular Magic card. This is obviously a high-end version, and opening up one box of this so far, I've seen one of these. I think the hit rate on this is about 1 per collector's booster. So, but you find a lot of other things in here. Like, again, there are scenes. If you'll notice, these cards would line up with each other and make out a big scene. So Annie Wu did one. The Fantastic Four scene is done by Lionel Francis Yu and Sonny Go. This is Adi Granoff as the Hulk scene. And let's see, some of these are just solos. I think some of them are scenes, but like these are some of the full art versions. And then they also have these great cards that are the character. Again, you may find a different version of this card that's not as special in version, but these are the ones that you can find in high-end packs or low hit rates. But you can kind of see where it's got the shine and the logo and the things like this. And they come both in foil and non-foil versions.
This is terrible. This is terrible because those look really nice, and I've eyeballed the checklist.
The checklist is crazy. You have to look at the checklist because like the first 300 cards of the stuff that's in normal packs, but like the Jumpstart ones are a separate checklist. The Commander decks is what we can talk about next. Again, separate type of situation here. These will all be, this is a pre-configured deck. There are 100 cards. It is known what it is. In that there are 2 versions of the Commander decks. There is an all Surge foil version that you can buy. It's way more expensive than the basic decks. But this will actually be what I will get from my collection. So this will be the first thing that we can turn around here and kind of show off product wise. They come with their own little foldable deck box kind of thing.
Oh, that's cute.
And then, like I said, the entire deck is known. You are always, whenever you buy a Commander deck, you are getting the same 100 cards.
Okay. So can I play, so that Captain America, can I play him with my Ninja Turtles? Do these like blend?
All of this works. This works in every step of all these cards work across the board. Certain things matter more. As an example, here Dr. Doom's card says at the beginning of combat on your turn, target villain you control gains menace until end of turn, meaning that he's a card that is going to play well if you build a villain's deck.
That's a beautiful card.
And I can't imagine anybody here. This card broke the internet.
This one, Molecule Man?
It did. So he is a 5/5 for 6. He's colorless, which means he could go into almost any deck. When you play Commander, you play a specific type where your commander whatever his color identity here, whatever the colors are on the card, whether it's with casting costs or activated costs, are the only colors you can have inside the deck. You can have colorless, plus you can have all of these types of cards, right? So Molecule Man says here, his big deal is if you have him in play, non-land cards in your hand have Miracle 0. And for everybody that doesn't understand Magic, that's fine. I will tell you, it means this. The first card you draw every turn, you can play it for free. Doesn't matter what resources you have, you can just play the card right then and there for free. So things like a 6-cost card right here, you could just play for free and not use any of your resources to play it. But in a 100-card deck, you get a lot of stuff.
Oh, no, look at that.
This is the villains deck. I can't imagine who here.
Oh, this is so not good for me.
But again, you could get just one deck and have all of this, right?
Yeah, but there's going to be more villains outside of this deck.
There is.
Oh, Batroc.
I mean, you get everything. I'm telling you, the diversity of this set is amazing. The character depth. You don't get Stiltman every day, right?
You don't.
Titania. Kang Prime. You also find that like a character like Loki will have multiple different versions. So there's a blue Loki I've seen. There is this one, Loki the Deceiver, which is 3 colors. We passed Lady Loki. But just, I wonder if Bullseye makes this deck, huh?
Oh, he's right there.
Almost as if on cue. Some of these cards are reprints, but they now have Marvel art. Some of these cards are new.
Wait, go back. Can I see that Grim Reaper one? See, this is bad. See, I'm going to hold everything up. Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
Just.
Oh, that's good.
You'll see sometimes you'll have where there's 2 names at the top. What it means is that this is actually the old Magic card name. And for the Marvel set, they're calling it Loki's Double. But it always plays as if it is the Spark Double card.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So they're just giving you a little bit of flavor.
Skin.
Welcome to the show, Light One.
Oh, hey, Light One. Okay, Shadow Kitty asked about a set that I've never heard of. Vaporilla? Unreleased CCGs? That's not supposed to be Vaporilla, is it?
I don't know that one. That is definitely your field. But you will find play groups that play Commander. It's a very specific style of how you play Magic, and these decks are really good for this. This Doom one is very popular because, again, like I said, the Molecule Man is guaranteed in here, and it's a high-value card because it's going to be wanted by a lot of people. The Dr. Dooms inside the set are very good. So, like, this deck is the better of the 4 decks that are available. The other decks that you can choose from, you could play as the Fantastic Four. There is a Wakanda deck.
Oh, wow.
It'll tell you also, if you know Magic, like this plays green-white. This one plays 4-color, everything but black. The Doom one was blue, black, red. And the 4th deck is Avengers Assemble. Inside this, you're going to find almost everything except for X-Men. It seems pretty obvious that we are set up to come back with a future X-Men set. Other products that are out there, and we'll go over this real quickly. Bundles, what these are is it's smaller than buying the whole booster box. You're getting 9 packs. You get some lands. There's a promo card in here, and the box itself is a collectible box. You can kind of see some of the scene art on that there. Bundles are pretty popular. There also is this special die for a life counter. There are people that definitely collect just those.
Oh, that's cool.
The beginner's box, best way to learn to play. Quite basically, this is your 2-player let's go kind of box. Inside of it, 2 instant play decks, 2 learn to play guides, 2 playmats, 8 jumpstart decks, so there's still some randomness, like there's 8 of those jumpstart decks to just play around, and 2 spin down life counters, so the 2 of those dice in there and all this. Heavy duty box, but another good way to jump in if you'd like to learn how to play Magic. This is kind of a really good starting point for that. Not shown here, there is what's called a gift bundle. It's an upgrade to this that also it's a little bit more collectible. It has one collector's booster pack, including plus the other packs inside of it. The box itself is more collectible. Those ship later. And then also what I showed you with those commander decks, there is the all foil versions. Those will ship at a later date too.
Wow. So for someone who doesn't know how to play Magic, a shop like yours that does Friday Night Magic, is that someplace somebody would go to learn, or is Friday Night Magic generally already competition level?
No, well, and different shops will run it different ways. I would say that you absolutely can ask the shop to say, hey, what's the level here? What's the competitive level? We run Friday Night Magic. We run Commander open play is what it is, so that you can show up with a Commander deck, jump into a pod, and play friendly. We do not run. The pods kind of self-balance themselves. There are definitely some people who come in on Friday night that like running powered up and play Magic, at the I know all the trick level kind of thing. Or there are people that can play at a more a slower pace and would definitely invite somebody in who is brand new to it and just buys say one of those pre-constructed commander decks and starts tweaking it from there. Like you said, if you bought the Doom deck and you're like, there's so many more heroes, so many more villains, you absolutely can make changes to those decks and keep and keep tweaking it. Many people will do that as their first entryway into Magic. It's a nice, easy way that you're playing a game of Magic that's very social, but also that you get a deck that's already put together that's gonna run. So the right balance of lands, spells, creatures, win conditions, things like that. So I think Friday Night Magic's pretty good. Just check anywhere what type of Friday Night Magic they run. We used to run, say, drafts, which can sometimes be a little bit more competitive, but aren't terrible for a new player. But just understand what the rules are. Are you looking to bring a specific deck? Are they providing, drafts? You're buying new product that day. It's pieces like that to just know what type of environment you're walking into. I don't think it's bad on that, but let's do some samples, right? I want to do a couple of the most basic packs so you can kind of see what it is. I don't mean that in a bad way, Play Booster, but you are the first and most generic level. Again, great. The art on this entire set is so good, just left and right. So in this, again, you're going to start off with common cards. You can tell whether a card is common, uncommon, rare, or mythic based on the color of the set symbol right here. So the black ones are commons. So Ninja of the Hand, the Drone Flock, Stolen Stark Tech, I Am Iron Man, which is a spell, Kunlun Warrior, which is kind of more of a generic creature, the Pet Avengers card. Telling you, they've hit every level here. And then this is an example of a card that has, this is the full art, what they call a borderless card.
That is the nicest card that the Grim Reaper is ever going to appear.
Caffeine only. Welcome to the show. Thanks. We're just gonna have a little fun showing off a little bit of this stuff. Art. This card's it's a basic common card. I'm telling you, if you say, hey, I really just want to collect all of the Scarlet Witch cards here, or if you're a person that say Grim Reaper, I don't know who that would be, but but you could pick this card up individually. We sell singles when we stock it. This card's going to be $250. This stuff's not crazy expensive. it's fun to open it out of packs because you can randomly get stuff. Now you see that we've upgraded and we're into the uncommons. Kind of builds you as you go.
Consistent across all their releases.
Pim Particles. Look at that. Just wasp. Just the art. Oh, we have a Kang, Temporal Tyrant, which was different than the Kang Prime that we saw in the deck.
Right.
Another uncommon, Evil's Thrall. And then here we've actually hit a mythic. So at the end, you're going to see at least one rare or mythic rare. The orange are the most rare. They are the mythic rares of the 4 tiers and all this. This Tony Stark card is actually pretty cool because of what it does is that you can play him out originally for his spell, but then you also have this ability here to transform Tony Stark, activate as a sorcery, or you could have just played him out for that. If you do that, you get this version of Invincible Iron Man in play instead of the front version, which has different abilities, different power, toughness. It's obviously, this guy's a little bit beefier, being a 5/5, flying haste. It's pretty good stuff there. Every one of your play booster packs will come with at least one foil for shiny chasers. This one's Wakandan Royal Guard. There is a land slot here.
That was really cool.
It can be a basic land, or it can be one of the. There are lands that do different effects. These are what you build your deck off to cast spells. Full art versions. There's 2 full arts for each one of the 5 colors, and there's 2 basic ones. And then there's a token, which actually this is good because this is one of the tokens I haven't seen yet, the Tiger God. So the token is not a spell itself. Some card in the set will create it.
Okay.
And it'll say, when you do blank or whatever, create a token that's called the Tiger God. It's a 4/4 cat god that cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature. These are also double-sided because you will turn around, like, it's typical that you would need one or the other kind of thing. So they give you more options on these. You'll see as we kind of go through tokens here. This is, there's a Captain America card that will create this shield and say, put this, make this when he comes into play or when you do something special. And then you have this effect.
I think the fancy one, the Kirby one you showed, had something like that, didn't it? It comes into play.
He has a shield counter on him, so he has an effect on him. Yeah. But we'll go 2 of these play booster packs. There you go.
Oh, see, I'm going to end up spending 20 minutes just looking at the background on some of these.
The number of characters that they have covered inside this, the artist quality of the people that they've gotten into it. I mean, name anybody that you've known that's done Magic cards, or name even people who have done comics that they brought over here into Magic to be able to do this. It's just amazing. Mockingbird gets an uncommon. Ben, this is there are 4 Fantastic Four cards that are uncommons, and they actually work within each other, that they will all trigger each other. So if you had all 4 in play, you would be able to do amazing effects and just auto win the game. Wiccan. Masters of Evil, huh? I wonder if somebody would be trying to identify each one of those there. Amanda.
Hang on, Eugene's complaining already. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a lot of cards for me in this.
This card specifically will pump up all your other villains. So get another mythic right off the top, which is pretty good. The 10 Rings here, legendary artifact. It says now your maximum hand size is 10, which is typically 7 in the game. It says at the beginning of your end step, which is the end of your turn, if you have fewer than 10 cards, draw cards equal to the difference. So this keeps you with cards. And so this is an amazing spell. It's a little expensive at 8. But again, maybe if you just get Molecule Man to get you in there for free. Agents of Hydra and foil. And then this is one of those lands that does more than just, say, tap for 1 color. You can see how the land enters tapped, but when it enters, you gain a life, and then you can either use it for green or white. And then this is the most used soldiers can be something you create a lot of, so you'll see a lot of soldier tokens. Clues are another thing, an effect that will do something.
Just the amount of art that they had to, like, so JU Cards mentioned previously in chat over here on Instagram how cool it's been to see the rollout, to see the artists all rolling out their pieces for this a little bit. We got to see them a little bit early.
Absolutely. So,
but it's like a staggering amount of art then.
I wanted to bring this up, and I'll jump over here for this. I would recommend for anyone, you can go to this website here. If you search up Marvel Superhero Magic, either the card image gallery or checklist or spoiler, this website is put out by Wizards of the Coast, and it has all the cards on it. And so not only can you see the individual cards, but they also very quickly tell you which of these products do you need to, will the card come in. And a lot of the cards are going to be everything.
That's so elite that they do that. I really think that's...
This is very smart. This is very, very smart. If you really, man, I really want to chase that Culling Wing, where can I get it? Well, you can get it in almost everything because it's coming in. It's a basic card that comes in the packs. So you can find it in any of this type of stuff that turn around and have that. But you can browse the entire list of all of these cards and see this. I think it's a great resource that they create out there, and I would recommend keeping an eye on it. And, you know, if you want to just do some browsing and see what's all in this set. Now I figure let's open up 2 Jumpstarts. You'll see that quickly that this is quite a different pack than the basic play, because you get a sealed deck here, and I can tell you right there, this is the counter argument deck. If you'll notice, it turns around and tells you that it is a white deck there. But these cards, every time you see counter argument, you are going to see the same cards inside of it. It's kind of like a mini commander deck, you know, where we know the 100 cards. For counter argument, you always get a city pigeon.
Oh, and this I want Eugene to have the art for that one.
This is a reprint from the Spider-Man set too.
Oh, okay.
So inside Jumpstart and the commander decks, you will find some of the cards that were in Spider-Man. Selfless Police Captain, She-Hulk.
Wait, say that last part again about
So some of the cards that were put out last year in Spider-Man were also used in Jumpstart and the commander decks.
Okay.
They make sense, you know, to play together with that. So some of this is brand new cards, but some of these are like this. This was originally in the Spider-Man set. It's a reprint from that.
Okay.
The Matt Murdock is new. He was not in the Spider-Man set. So like this is cool. One of the, I believe this I'm almost certain is new. The street level stuff is pretty new. Murdoch's Crusade, Web Up. And then it comes with enough land because, like I said, this product was designed to shuffle up and just play straight out of the pack. You would just take this one card off and add this pack to whatever our other random other pack is here. Which is a deck I really like. Careful.
Thank you to everyone who's coming through on Instagram. If you want to chat easier, come over to the I Want More Comics YouTube.
Yeah, I can add you guys to the screen from there. That's our primary today and all this. Yeah, shipping to, I will say this, getting these cards in India is absolutely possible because Magic is very, very universal. And you know, they are international all over the place. There's several different languages this is printed in.
Okay, Eugene is saying that he is flagging that he can't comment on YouTube without creating a channel. And he just spent 5 minutes trying to pick a name.
All right, buddy. Could just try logging in. That's a good idea. So this deck was called Analyzed, which is obviously a little bit revolving around the Vision here.
Okay.
But we got some TVA. And this is something that also it's good for the fun of the cards too. If you're like collecting some people will judge these cards if they're good and playable. Some of them will judge them if they're arts. Some of them are just collecting. But they add things like flavor text in.
Love flavor text.
That really can make the whole thing fit. Vision in a Vision deck. Echo, giving Kingpin a little kick to the face. Machine Man. Victor Mancha from the Runaway. We Say Thee Nay.
That's a beautiful card, that We Say Thee Nay.
Let's bring that up for 1 second. One of the things you can find in the collector boosters are art cards. So, and I bring it up because this is a good time for it. These cards come instead of the token sometimes in collector boosters. I love them because they are blown up versions of the art. They also come with possibly a gold stamped autograph version. So again, the artist on this one is Mateus Manhani.
Do they still do that in other Magic sets? I know they did. I have a couple of those from a previous set.
This has been consistent in Magic sets for a while now. So yes, but they've become a lot more limited. They're only in the collector's boosters at this point in time.
Okay.
So that art I just happened to have in my collector's booster box I have opened. I found both of those. Quantum Reactor, Frozen in Ice.
Oh, Pankit's going to have so many cards.
Yeah, but this is 25 cents. And there's a foil version of it that'll be 50 cents. And
yeah, but have you met him? He's going to need to go.
That's fine. I'm saying, like, you can be into this for your character at a much cheaper level than you would be under normal, like chasing down an upper deck or a top set. Like it's just... There's very few cards that are really, really limited. Pankit will have the one Captain America I pulled is one that's definitely one to be a chase.
Okay, so how many packs are in the collector box?
Collector box has 12 packs.
Okay.
So like here at the shop, we have these available. I believe the price is $5.99 for a box of these.
I'm sorry, say that again?
They're $599 for a box.
Whew.
They're not cheap, but you just saw what we got.
I was going to say, now it's going to wow us.
Now we're on a different level. If you're buying packs that are $40 a piece, this better be better, right? And we start off with, you still get some of the commons, but they're going to be all foiled this time. So
yeah, that's in dollars.
Moonstone on a foil.
Jonathan will want that one.
Supreme Intelligence. Like this is a reprint from the Spider-Man set.
Okay.
Sif's Spearmaster. Bucky Barnes. Can you let's try to stump Amanda. She probably can't get stumped here. Can you recognize the artist without trying?
Is that Dan Brereton, who I also have right back here behind?
Yeah, huh? That's correct. I know a softball when I see one. So again, this is the Artie Granov Hulk set. There's 4 or 6 of these cards that makes a scene. Oh, I missed a couple products. I'll bring them up here in a second. Then you always get 1 foil basic. This is a foil mythic, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. So
can you imagine what the original art for that looks like on a wall?
It's probably pretty attractive. West Coast Expansion.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, not my faves, but
you can respect the West Coast.
The nostalgia for when that title was coming out. Wow, look at that.
Now, this is a great example. So inside of this, there are a whole series of these cards that they used art from comics. Because this
I was just going to say, did they get Alex Ross to make new stuff? Or
this is an Alex Ross cover from recent Captain America. But the card itself, it's called Patriotic Shield, but that's not really the card. in Magic, people will know what the Sword of Fire and Ice is.
Okay.
Sophie is here. This is one of the they've fallen a little bit out of favor because power level always continually goes up, but this is a really good equipment from the past. But this is a sword here that turns around and can be played. This is I know this is from Secret Warriors #1, the Jonathan Hickman run. The art is by Jimmy Chung, one of my favorites. The card is Righteous Fury. It's a foil version. And then usually your last card is, I mean, there's a token at the end, but your next to last card is your big hit.
Okay.
And right away inside this box, I see it peeking. We've hit a pretty good card here. Because it is one of those.
Oh, wow.
Right there. These are kind of the, like I said, these are some of the rarest. These don't come in any other packs. They don't come in non-foil.
What do those run?
Right now.
What do those run and how many are there?
I believe there's 10 to 12 of them.
Okay.
Like the Captain America I had, the opening price somebody was asking for it was $300. This one probably the opening prices are like $250. I will think that this will settle down. You know, like these normally have settled down in like the $75 to $150 range. But for those of us that come from the history of comics, to see a Nick Fury here by Marie Severin,
yeah,
just absolutely just unbelievable. And again, they added pieces in here to make it the Magic card, but they kept the art and kept the whole thing there. So
they crush with keeping everything on theme.
It's so good looking. And then my foil double-sided tokens. You get foil tokens.
Can you bring back the West Coast Avengers again so we can show Shadow Kitty? There she is. There's a little tiny one so far.
What are we looking for? Are we looking for
Tigra? That's his main.
There you go. Oh, so you can look at that. Like I said, if you look up on Wizards website for the visual checklist, the spoiler, you can search in there. I think Tigra does have her own one also. Has their own card. We definitely need to look at the Avengers Commander deck, because I would expect to see a lot of those in there. Swordsman. Let's see, this Thirst for Knowledge is just a good card in Magic, but now that you could have Watcher, little Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four action on it.
Sneak some Surfer in there on that one. Swarm. Being
of Bees. Whoosh is just a Vulture versus Miles fight. No big deal. Nothing to see here, Eugene. White Widow. And the four of these that pair out together are Basic Land. And then past your Basic Land is where you get into the good stuff. Taskmaster for you, huh?
God.
Scavenge Grounds. This is a well-known card. These are the new cycle of cards. They specifically, they do nothing unless a land is entered under your control. Then they create colorless. Otherwise, they'll create green or white at the turn that a land comes into play, and you can continually do that in the game.
Oh, it's Alex Ross again, right?
Yep.
I recognize that.
We all remember that from the Marvel series and all this. Fiery Emancipation is the card they reprinted here. And then this is going to be an interesting one, because this is one of those targets that could be a commander for somebody, because it has all 5 colors. You've got the black up here, and then you've got activated costs. So again, thematically, think about this. We know the Super Skrull. He comes in, and then he's got the abilities of the Fantastic Four, right? So thematically, he has all the abilities down here that they do inside the game. Just keeping it on spot. Shadow Kitty, you want to see? The character's name White Widow is being used by an independent creator, Abstract Studios. They do have something called White Widow. Totally different type of character, but they are using the same name, yes. If that was what you were referring to, Shadow Kitty. Oh man, see these art cards. But I only get 4 of them per collector's box. That's the only bummer about it. And I want all. There's 45. By the way, if you know,
we're shocked, Keith. We're shocked that you want all of them.
This is Mark Spears.
Is it?
Yeah, they do a very good job
look at that.
crediting on every one. There's 45, plus then there's also 12 from the scene boxes. Oh yeah, I said the scene boxes. So they have these
Spider-Man.
They have these scene boxes, right? That will contain 3 packs, plus specifically this.
You get like the whole picture, right?
You get the whole picture. They even come with, if you'd like, you have a display stand here, a little pop-up, where this is the picture in full, or if you'd like to display your cards for the 6, you have that. And there's 2 different scene boxes so that Amanda doesn't feel left out.
No. Why do they gotta do that?
They are making sure.
Oh no! Look, there's Wrecking Crew in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darn it. I mean, yay. I mean, I don't know.
All right. Back to packs. Red Guardian. I gotta love it. It's just a random card called Death to Our Enemies, but look at, you have to try to identify all your. I see Zemo. I see Viper.
I can't even. Wow.
They're a little bit sometimes easier to see if it's not the foil version.
Yeah.
Foil looks great, but Daredevil's Billy Club.
That's cool. That one again. We saw that one with Grim Reaper.
So if you notice, the one I got before was full art. It didn't have a border on it. So there's 2 different. Caffeine was asking if I do Harry Potter cards. I don't. Amanda might have some of the older ones.
I have some of the older, the Art Box lenticular set.
Okay.
But we are waiting. We are eagerly awaiting the release of Upper Decks.
Upper Deck does have Harry Potter cards coming.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi on the one that's, I think they're calling these logos, because he's got his logo and a very basic background.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so nice.
No Mercy's great. And this is the foil logos.
Who is that? Todd Knock?
100% Todd Knock.
That's like the most comic booky one I've seen so far.
All of these will feel very comic booky. This is very much, like some of the artists did something here that's very magic and as the action is going on, but these style are definitely meant to be like a comic book portrait.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm gonna show this off. You can't see much of anything here.
What is it? Wait. Okay, so it's like Thanos' foot and his leg? Or somebody's foot and leg?
It's a 9-part that connects.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 100%. That's his feet. I've got another piece. It's like a shoulder, but it is by Bjorn Barons.
Oh my God! It's a subset within those, and then so does that also come in a signed version?
Yes. Signed versions are 1 per $600 box.
Oh, geez. Okay.
There's only, what is it?
There's only 9 of those, but there's 40 of the other
45 ones. Plus another 12. Yeah. This never ends. That looks like a 6-armed Spider-Man. Molten Lavamancer. Avengers Tower, which, by the way, like again, you're looking for depth. Vance Astrovic is in a couple cards here. Vance Astro, Justice. And a little bit. I believe if I'm going to really get detailed on that one, I think it's actually Danny. I think it's Danny Moonstar when she was a Valkyrie. I think so. It could be Valkyrie. There's something really shiny at the end of this. Vulture, Feathered Friend.
Who's friend? Who's friends with him?
Alien Invasion.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yep. Monica Rambeau. This is a very powerful card in Modern. It's being played competitively right now. Oh, that is really, it's just one of those lands, but really the way the edges, the background and what it does.
Yeah.
Just shines really well.
It looks shiny on camera, so I know that it's even more in person.
Yeah, I mean, you can't point to a bad card. Unless you're going to try to single out Hawkeye, I guess. But Red Room Recruit, like story and theme. That's Hazmat and Hero in Training. Rick Jones. Yeah, I am cheating a little bit. These shine really well because I have 75K LED lights on this. They're studio level. So I do show a little bit better. Wolfsbane.
Oh no, that's a great one.
Nighthawk.
Oh, that's a good one too. Oh.
Annie Wu's got a really good one here that I know has Wrecking Crew on the 6-panel because I've seen the Absorbing Man one. That looks
that's nice.
That is sharp. Because that's one of the double-sided ones.
Oh wow, I don't know which side I like better.
That's tough.
I think I like that side the best. But the other one, see this is where you're gonna have to get two of them.
Nope.
You get two, so you can display each side.
Here's the thing: I need a foil and a non-foil. So if I want to get saucy, I'll just.
Oh, okay, that's a good.
I'll put them next to each other that way. Loki, God of Mischief.
James is saying this would be a fun draft night set.
It really would. Horn of Greed is an old card. You know Horn of Greed.
I feel like I do.
And that's like Mirage. Whenever a player plays a land, that player draws a card. And the Super Adaptoid fight. And then our two-sided token. We haven't pulled the token that I know will be your favorite.
How much do you think you'll end up opening for yourself? Do you have any idea yet?
My plan is right now I'm going to start with 3 collector's booster boxes, 2 play booster boxes, 2 jumpstart booster boxes, and see where I stand and see how deep. I will also have a gift bundle coming because these bundles, they also, I forgot to bring up, there's a promo card in here that's only available here. So there's an alternate art Scarlet Witch. And then the gift bundle has another one that's exclusive to it. Mockingbird. Team Tactics. Remember the good old riding the Arrowhead?
Yeah. Next.
Solo. Venomized Cat.
Oh, favorite card.
Yeah. That one's from Spider-Man. Misty Knight giving Rhino the punch. It's good. There's going to be work for Pankit.
Yeah.
This swamp is amazing.
That's a really cool idea for a swamp.
It does a very good job of like the spy noir look. Superhero Civil War. This was a new kind of card in Magic called Sagas. When it comes into play, it starts and does this, and then each turn it upgrades. When it does the last thing, it leaves the playing field.
That's interesting.
So it does big deal stuff. Shadow Key, the Venomized Cat, I already have like 3 extras of it. That's a common. It's going to be very easily. This card has a lot of people's attention. This Mole Man is a very good card. Playing lands from your graveyard affects a lot of decks that want to do that kind of thing. We remember that cover.
That's really cool.
Drive Awakener. And this, I think, is going to end up being popular with people. I don't think there's directly a big Spider-Man card in here. So, like, when we talk about the common characters everybody chases, this is the big deal Wolverine card. There's a couple Wolverine cards because they reprinted one of his Secret Lair cards. But this one here is... It's an interesting card, and it changes the rules of Magic a little bit by the way it does damage there. But so Caffeine, I'm in Colorado, and Amanda is in California. Leviathan.
Food.
All right. Oh, see, that's just great.
That's Julie Bell.
We have seen her post that, didn't we?
Yeah.
And a lot of action going on that one.
It stands out because the Brood are so creepy, but I feel like they're not always, that doesn't always come across, and it does in that card.
I agree. Take up the shield, Salmon Cap. Villainous Hideout.
That's what I'm gonna rename my Wi-Fi.
Villainous Hideout?
Yeah.
So you need this card for any villain deck you're gonna make because it makes casting villains easy.
Oh, nice.
Because it'll give you any color you need as long as you're using it for a villain. Super Villain Lockup if you like Crossbones.
Crossbones.
I mean, Lady Loki on a counterspell.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Kang on a draw spell that also flashes back from the graveyard, so that's just two on target for me. I guess we could count this as a Spider-Man card. It's got Firestar back there too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Shield Flying Car. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pull out the other card because it's not in. You can't get it in. Maybe you can get a foil version of the pack. I wanted to make fun of this. That Thanos is part of the. That's part of the villains.
Oh, thanks for hanging out, Caffeine.
Heroic Intervention from Secret Wars.
That's really cool too.
Oh, I have the foil Mole Man. That is going to save me some money.
Jonathan, good afternoon.
That will save me some cashola.
For anyone coming through on Instagram, come over to I Want More Comics YouTube so you can chat.
Asgardian Citadel. Truck Toss with just Abomination Huckin'. Thank you, Caffeine. I'm glad you had some time to hang out. It's fun to kind of go through this when I think it's a really good set and a lot of stuff for people to chase. The Minion Missile. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature or discard a card, and then you can destroy a creature and deal 2 to the player because you're shooting a minion at.
That's cute.
Commune with Dinosaurs. This is a known card for dinosaur decks. It's great that it's got kind of some Savage Land art.
Oh, that's nice. Who did that one? Is that DeVries? No.
100% Dave DeVries. You had it.
Wow.
You were right.
That's beautiful. Be Unknown, hey.
There's another Black Panther in the suit.
So is there a runaway card from this yet?
Well, the big deal card is the souls. It's not the Soul Stone. The Soul Stone was the last one. This one is the White Stone. Why can't I not think of it? It's the.
I don't know them to that level. Oh no, look at those Ultrons on the next card.
Mechanized production.
Oh, that's so cool.
The card does this. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of enchanted artifact. Then if you control 8 or more of them as the same name, you win the game. So I can't talk about story matching art. Mighty Thor Jane Foster.
Jonathan's gonna want that. Ah, there's my perfect card.
There it is. Everything for you. It's just called Villain. They have Menace.
See, I have to get the shop big enough where I can have 4 employees and they have to wear those uniforms.
That's the name badge. All right.
Oh, you got a signed one.
That's really nice.
Oof. That is pretty.
Yep. Should be one signed per, like I said, one per box. Only 60 or so to find. D-Power, which is obviously Hulk becoming Banner. Ronin. Can you pretend this is your Ronin or no?
Yeah, I can pretend.
All right. Claim the Kingdom, which is obviously a Killmonger. Infinity Formula. Doc Ock. You see how the red laser in the...
Yeah, that looks really good.
Tiger Shark. Lionel Francis Yu on the thing.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah. Vibranium Mining Mech. We hadn't seen one of these yet. These are called the panels cards. Captain America's shield. Again, it's the shield equipment, but a different art kind of thing.
I like that. That's cool. Okay, Black Panther's getting like all the like outstanding cards. Oh, that's nice. That one's all right.
Yeah, you gonna go okay?
Yeah, meh.
That's Sway on the art.
That is beautiful.
I think Witch fans will be okay with that one.
Yeah, I think so. James just got done saying the red on those looks so good. Yeah, that was. He said that before the Scarlet Witch.
Good timing. Good timing. Find Quake. Captain America had a motorcycle. Farseek's a good card to be played in Commander, and the fact that this gets some really great art.
Yeah, who did that? I'm not familiar with that.
The artist on that is Remus Valericus.
That's really cool. That's very fantasy, sci-fi, 70s looking.
I'm sure that this person does quite a bit for Magic. Serpent Society.
No.
This card is also getting a lot of attention because ward means that if I want to cast a spell and target it, I have to pay the ward cost or my spell gets countered. But it says get 5 poison counters, meaning that a person loses the game if they get 10.
That's nice.
Seize the Day.
Oh, okay. We got a couple of those back to back here.
Vision Quest.
Oh, that's nice.
That Kang is so nice. Kale Nagu on the art. It's a great cover when it came out. Ares.
That's nice.
God Warrior Villain.
Thunderbolt. I guess it was Dark Avengers.
I agree. Light One says great looking cards. It just, there's so much here that's Widow's Bite, where you get both widows, Yelena and Natasha. AIM Labs gets a land. Jessica Jones. Iron Lad, which I love the art on this. Iron Lad was a young Avenger who was a young version of Kang, and that's why you have the...
Oh, okay.
Who... I don't know Ericus Pearl, but well done. Well done. TVA, Spider Rex, the T-Rex that's Peter Parker. Donald Blake, Guise of Thor, another stunning art. Hulk Smash, Swamp. This is another alternate. It's called Panther's Idol here, but it's the card Mind's Eye, which is popular. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you may pay 1. If you do, you draw a card too. Oh, the Thanos. I love it. Destroy all tapped creatures until your next turn. Whenever creature becomes tapped, destroy it. And the Shield Flying Car. That's another piece. He goes that way. I don't know. Is he holding it up?
Is that somebody's jawbone?
He's destroying
it. Whole skeleton on there.
Yeah. He is. He's wrecking. That'll be the third piece of that. I definitely want to finish that because I mean, I could find the card and see what it is, but it's kind of like the puzzle to put together before knowing what it looks like.
Yeah, it's like pre-internet card collecting. Oh, look at his flavor text. Oh,
I don't miss. The Masked Meower from the Spider-Man set. I like that the Friends here got the card.
That's cool.
Here's another Kang. Oh, Valeria. I didn't know she was in the set. That's great. And again, another saga that has to do with World War Hulk. So if you know the story, has 3 parts to it that'll go off. There's the non-foil version from my collection. And the foil of the Armor Wars.
Oh.
So we hit the big one right out the bat with which one was it? Yeah, the Nick Fury.
Is it now on the floor? Okay.
No, this is way away from the edge. I got taught yesterday how to block all of the stream boo spammers.
What's a stream boo?
It's this thing where they're turning around and trying to.
I need to see another golden box.
What do we got? We just hit an hour. I think we can run one more golden box. So light one, there's 2 ways. The beginner's box, I like the learn to play. Beginner's box has that, but also they are going to be sending out, we don't have them yet, there are some intro decks. They're very, very basic, but they are Marvel themed. And they should be coming to all stores to be able to, they're just like little small sample decks and a learn to play and all this, but they're being sent out to stores like us to give away as people want to learn to play the game.
Do you ever send anyone to Magic Online to learn?
I do. I actually think that a Magic Arena is the more friendly version of it. Magic Online's more competitive. Magic Arena's
okay.
Both are up. There's 2 different things. But Arena is the one I would suggest people to use as software because it will walk you through it and you can get quite a bit into it for free. Like you can start playing without having to spend a whole bunch of money on cards. You can see if you like the game, and it walks you through the steps pretty easily. You can play against some NPCs so that you kind of just get the flavor of it, and you can open up like daily packs for free to build your collection, do little missions to build your collection. That'll be popular.
Who did the Mr. Fantastic?
That's Lionel Francis Yu. He did the 4 of them.
That's really, I like that a lot.
I think I actually have all 4 of them already. Epic Fight. Another Black Panther.
That's really nice.
Yeah, no problem, Light One. I would absolutely recommend people for Arena and not worry about. Learn the game first before you spend on the game. Like, you can buy a couple little fun things at the store because, you know, like, you still get good art on cards. You know, like, that's just fine. But if you want to seriously figure out if you want to play this game before investing $30 billion, it's a good Miss Marvel.
That's really cute.
CRS done that. That is... I don't even want to try to pronounce that. I will mess it up.
Where's one of our French friends?
I respect it too much to try to pronounce it.
UK Matt is in the chat on Instagram causing problems.
Oh man, I hope I peaked, and I hope that's
okay. I was like, wow, Colleen Wing. This is not the reaction I would expect from him.
Oh, I hope that's what I think it is. It'll be one of my big chases I want to have. I mean, there is a plus $35,000 card to be found. There is one card in there. It's the Textless Stone. It's got to be Mind Stone. It's got to be Mind is what this one is. But the Textless version of it, there's less than 150 of them made. They're only available in collector's packs.
So if you hit it, you flip the table, you tear down the backdrop. You've got to do all the breaker stuff.
I sell it and get every other card that I want from this set. I am not going to chase to collect that card, and so I will just insta trade it for all the cards I want.
Insta trade, like there's a button.
Actually, I would know the right person to call.
I would imagine.
I know a person that could connect me. Oh, there was somebody. I don't know if Jay's watching. There's a person who helps out at the store here and is a customer here, and he was looking for this one, and I hit the foil version of it.
That's really nice.
It wasn't it.
Oh.
I thought it was the Thanos one, the really high-end Thanos, because I thought I saw some of the... This is still cool. It's still a mythic. It's still one I want, but it's Thanos that looks like this.
Okay.
Because I think of all of those, I think the Thanos will hold the most value. So if I don't pull it, it'll cost me the most to get. I like that how this is the dependable Quinjet. People know enough about Avengers storylines. This is so close, Knight of Wundagore, to being High Evolutionary adjacent. Evil's Thrall.
Oh, okay. That's a little X-Men adjacent.
We had Wolfsbane. We've hit Black
true.
Tom. They're not, and Wolverine's here, but he sticks his nose in everywhere. Arnhem. Ooh, Secret Invasion. That's cool.
That's cool.
Arc Reactor. Oh, that's cool. Another Iron Man. Finding all the foils for this Annie Wu. So light when you say, looks like I'll need another binder. I bought binders thinking I got enough for this, and then I did the math, and I need, for this set, if I collect every version I want, it's like almost 3,000 cards for all of them and all the different ones. And you get pretty far. When you buy the Commander decks, that's like 400 of them right there. But I will still have a lot of jumpstart to search for a lot of different foils. Another Abomination.
That is probably the coolest card he's ever going to have.
I mean, Adi Granov really is a good artist. That guy's really good. A different Loki. This was the blue one. It's clobbering time. It's great. Monica, which is a Chris Bacalo front.
I was going to say that's who that looks like.
Yep. And Joran Grenier back.
That's really cool.
John Bashima. Epic Fight. Yeah, so I think the count is I need 6 binders. They make so because like the gaming companies will make binders that match Magic sets. It's like it's the old Rittenhouse times where we get a matching binder to the set.
That's nice.
It's She-Hulk, Brawn, and Hulk.
A dual land.
Yeah, these are kind of like the most basic. They include this type of stuff in every set so that when you're playing like the limited stuff that you have to make decks out of what you draft, you have some good options. Hellcat gets a card.
Oh, that's cool. She has a great costume. Oh, speaking of great costumes. Oh, I like her flavor text.
Missed it. What was it? I'm not friendly. This isn't my neighborhood. Starling. Mach 1. Structure. Midnight Angel armor. Daredevil. That's Ken Walker that does this scene. Care Andrews on that one, which is a comic. And leader.
That's nice. Uh-oh. I lost card cam.
Oh, hold on a sec. So someone's calling me on the phone. Nah, no thanks. Iron Fist.
Oh, that's pretty.
I don't think we saw that one yet. Kid Loki. Eerie Gravestone.
That's the Craven.
Yep, Craven's Last Hunt. Absolutely. It's new art. Lordrigan does a lot of Magic cards. Super Soldier Serum. And hold that guy up for 5 minutes, will you?
Yeah.
Marie Severin and Frank Chicola on that. It's Feel. There's my signed one.
Oh, nice.
I put both signatures on because it's a two-sided card. Remember, it was Jim Chung on the front.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I like that. That's really nice.
God, only 45 of those to get twice.
There are several Squirrel Girl cards in this that people are chasing because Squirrel decks are always popular. A different White Widow. This Marvel. A Luke Cage. Heart-shaped herb, if you know your Wakanda lore. Construct a cosmic cube. Here you go. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/1 black villain creature with menace and put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 7th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, you control target opponent's next turn. You take over them. Oh, we know that one.
That's really nice.
That looks good.
That's cute.
Undercover scroll, yeah.
Yeah.
John Walker, if you like your fake caps. Oh, bling. All the runaways I've seen in this set also are great. Nico's got an amazing looking card. Oh, actually, I really needed to know this because there was a mistake made in one of the checklists and said that this did not exist in foil.
Oh, really?
So now I'm glad to know and to have it. All right, Daredevil, Divine Vision. This is a great card. That's that Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Oh, I like that.
More just classics. And then the Coming of Galactus saga. Okay, we got 4 to go, and I don't think we haven't seen our big one yet out of this. We've seen good cards, but I still have expectations.
Ooh.
Crimson Operative.
Oh, look at that.
That's a different Crossbones.
Who did the art on that? I'm not familiar with that.
Kevin Siddhartha.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Kazar, which, by the way, I do have already the token for this, but he creates a 2/2 Zabu token. It's just so good flavor. What is that?
Did they break out all of the Serpent Society?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
I've not seen everything. Like, this is one of those scroll ones that people chase. Tippy toe.
That's nice.
I wonder if this is the Green Goblin you were talking about that was, say, being
No, I guess it's one from Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully I already have mine. Be a bummer if all of a sudden something I was lazy about not getting done went up in value. Steel Shaper's Gift, the John Cassidy art for.
Oh, that one's nice.
It's a good looking card. All right, 3 to go. So pre-release events and the set and the everything releases tomorrow for this. We'll have the shelves are stocked. Some of it, like these bundles, just arrived today. So it was almost late, but it wasn't. I really love the art on this Scrape Shot.
Oh, that's cool. Oh. That's cool.
Sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. He deals 2 to any target. He just throws things at people. That's all he does, huh? He's just like, here, get rid of this. Throw it at him for 2 damage. Oh, back-to-back Nick Furies.
That's very cool. I like that you have both Nick Furies in there. Canada is up 2-0. Hooray.
Oh.
Oh, that.
We'll be turning that on after we're done here. Lord of Atlantis for Fish Boy.
Oh, that's cool. I like that one.
It looks really good in the foil. You can see the art elements. More Tiger God.
You're done with your tiger tokens.
One more. We're getting close on Thanos. Mr. Hyde.
Oh, that's cool.
Shuri. Human Torch. Yeah, I got to be complete on that one. Ooh, that's a cool Ultron. Madam Mask.
Oh, that's cool. She doesn't get enough cards. Oh, there's another Loki.
There it is. These are a big deal one of this.
That looks nice too. These all look really good.
They do. Came out really well. All right, last pack. I don't really need to call for Magic. We've had a pretty good box here. Titania here.
Well, that's a cool one. Who did the art on
Head
that?
walking.
Clark. Oh, that one's really pretty too.
Yep. You too. I can share the checklist if you want to go chase these 3,000 options. You can do it. This.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yes. Anybody who's played Magic remembers Birds of Paradise. All the way back to Alpha. And I saw this art before. I thought it was amazing. Just bigger. And Scientist Supreme.
Nice.
Oh, it's Lucky.
I don't know. Oh, it's Hawkeye related. I see arrows in the background.
It is. It's Lucky the Pizza Dog. It's was part of Hawkeye and Kate Bishop's storylines. I don't know. I think it's pretty good.
I would like it to be less good.
That's pretty tough there. But I think it's a blast. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's going to be available, so it's not it's not like some of the other stuff that's really tough to find. I think depending on what level you want to collect it at, you could lose yourself.
So so you regularly are involved in Magic with the shop. Do you find? I know, like I've seen with Pokemon, I'm not very that involved with Pokemon, but I've seen like people will rush to finish their sets and frequently overpay because things tend to settle. Is that the same for Magic, or do you think some of these you need to snap up?
I think there's a little bit of difference because I think that Magic is way more dictated about the quality of playing the card. The cards that get snatched up and that people really chase and go after are, I need that for my deck. I need to put that version, or I need that effect. Like I said, when I brought up that Molecule Man, that's a big deal card because there's a lot of decks out there that would like to play that card and have that effect. There are plenty of people out there talking about how they want to build that deck around that card. So like something like that will they're going to be grabbed on the market. Now, when I say that, almost no Magic card is ever out of stock, especially new stuff like this. The price goes up a little bit, but you can always get it. You can always find it. Like TCG Player, which is how we stock all of our singles. We put up whatever we're going to sell. We put up available on TCG Player, and then we have our own in-house website for that. It's a little different than our normal website, but that we sell it by the single that way because there's a good system. But it's a huge marketplace. It's really large. A lot of people will. I saw there's a post going on around about a store that opened up 123 of these collector boosters this week.
Wow.
And they were chasing for that big Infinity Stone. They didn't get the big one. There was one underneath it that's probably still worth a couple thousand that they did hit one of that. But they'll put the rest of the cards. I guarantee you that they're putting them up and available. So a lot of Magic works two ways, really. Is like you're buying cards because you want how your deck's going to work, or you're buying packs and product because there's still a little bit of lottery. Like you want to hit a big card. So I will have plenty of people that will buy a collector's booster. Just what if I get one kind of idea.
Right.
And they still find fun inside the packs. So there's not a lot of set collectors. Like Pokemon, you definitely still have people that will that they'll make a master set. That's
Mhm.
just not very common in Magic. Magic's way more about the playability.
Okay. And then so it's more with Magic, it's rare but not scarce, you would say.
Yes, yeah, they're definitely like for me when I want to go out and chase down and buy all that, you buy the cards that I want. Most of them are available, but like the ones that are better will cost me more. Is really where that's going to come back to. But if you want to have fun with what the art looks like, and maybe the chase of picking up something, great. Go ahead, buy even the most basic packs. You don't have to buy collector's packs. You saw the difference of what a collector's pack had over like a basic pack, but basic packs aren't bad. Like you'll still get good playable cards in that. I opened up a little bit and I hit I did hit one of the Mind Stones, the most basic version of it. It's still a $50 card, and still one I need, that I'll need for my collection. But it's a lot of fun, but you get to choose how you want to make it fun for yourself. And I don't know if that's really that different than most of the other Marvel stuff we see, right? Like when you think of a set that comes out, that went up or deck released something, right? You had different collectors that were chasing, just their character, or they were just chasing this one insert, or they were just chasing this one parallel set kind of thing. Like Topps Mint with the playing cards was a big case for several people. Like people choose how they want to collect it, and I think that that's really good about this, is that you don't feel empty if you can't get a whole set.
Right. Well, thanks for opening 2 of those boxes and letting us see one of those.
It's a little bit of fun, and I'm gonna be drawn to getting more boxes, but I'm not taking any more of the ones we have. You get a limited supply of them, so the rest of them are going out for sale here. But
okay, so you can't. So they're not just like I'm gonna order a gazillion.
Yeah, collector booster boxes. We as a store were only offered 17 of them.
Oh wow!
Like that was our cap on that. And they may come back and offer us some more, but there's no numbers. The play booster boxes, there'll always be more runs of those. So those are the ones that kind of stay in stock a little bit deeper. And then this will depend on if the community really grabs into it and decides that there was good playable valued cards in this. You saw with the Spider-Man set, the community didn't think there was enough. And so the Spider-Man product has really declined, and it's much cheaper to get. You can find collector boosters boxes out of that for like the last time I was looking at them, they were $250.
Wow.
So, but I think long term, this set's way better. This set's much stronger, has way more playables. People respond about how playable the card is over the character. So that's why you couldn't just be Spider-Man and carry it by just being Spider-Man cards.
So is Spider-Man a little bit cheaper because was the big chase hit?
Well, I think Spider-Man was, we kind of expected that stone was going to be serial numbered, and like in sets there was a Final Fantasy set for Magic, and they had serial numbered golden chocobos that were serial number 77, and they're huge hits, and they've driven the price of those boxes up to $1,200, $1,400 a box, and they were a big deal because of the serial number. People respond when they know the limited amount. Magic's trying it this time by letting us all know in the community there's only 150 of those textless Mind Stones. So maybe the community is going to respond a little bit differently this time and think, hold a little bit more of the collectible. Those are the lottery ticket chases, right? Like you keep opening those packs because maybe you get there. That changes the value of those types of things. And I just think even though the stone that was the Soul Stone that was in Spider-Man, I've seen it sell for $38,000.
Wow!
I watched that as a real sale. I know it transacted that way, but it still just wasn't enough to make people think that those boxes were just. It was too rare for it to hit. They just didn't feel confident that they were going to get it, so they just didn't pay the same level of attention.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but this has got a lot going for it. It's got a lot of buzz. It also shows that Magic's really committed to Marvel. They've had a conversation that they plan on 5 more years of this. That would, it sounds like we get a set every summer. for this, plus some little bonus stuff here and there. And this set came out with way more than Spider-Man did, as a way of, this had commander decks, this had extra stuff, and do all this. Lightwind's not right, not wrong about. Like I said, if I hit it, and as much as I want to be a set collector that has everything, it would just be too tempting for me to trade it for everything else, and get set up that way, and probably still have a good used car left in the bank. So it's really cool. And then originally I did want one, but I just can't. My collection will stop at that point. I'll limit myself. So check it out. It's widely available. It's going to be at way more than just even local stores. I've seen it. You'll find it at Targets. You're going to find this at Walmart's. I think it's good. And again, if you just want to learn, if you just want to practice a little bit and see a little bit of Magic, download Magic Arena. It's available on the phone. It's available on your PC. You can sign up for free. You can get into some free decks for free. You can play the game for free. And if this is your first time getting into Magic, it's an excellent way to just put your hands around it and go, oh, I like this. This is interesting. Magic is a very good, complex game. And the deeper you get into it about theory crafting and building your own deck and doing this cool thing because of that, it can suck you in. But you can also play it at a high level and even at a budget level, and not those two aren't mutually exclusive. You can build a decent deck and not have spent thousands upon thousands. So it's a lot of fun. And if you got any questions, anybody can always contact us at the store. We always have somebody working the Magic counter that is familiar with Magic and can talk to you if you're local and want to come in and all this, but we'll point you the right way.
Awesome.
Enjoy the product, and I thank everybody who hung out and chatted with us. This was a blast, and we'll always look to do more of these when we can. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys.